That's pretty interesting. Okay. Hold on, let me see if I can put it in full screen for. No, I can't. All right, let me not worry about that. Let's not worry about that right now. Okay. Regarding a terror, tear has two meanings. Tear as in tears when you cry. The other tear means to rip something apart. Yeah. The culprit, yeah, tears people in half. It's pretty like, self-explanatory.
Would you like to check the corpse with X-ray mode?
Yeah. It's unlikely, but maybe the right half of the body is buried in the ground.
You could simply flip the body over.
No way. I don't want to see that cut. Especially not down there.
Oh gosh.
In that case, how's this?
Thanks. I see now. That body is definitely just the left half.
Okay. X's name.
I have a bad feeling about this, but you really want to know my name?
Yeah,
Then I'll tell you, but please don't forget it, okay?
got it.
My name is Kagami.
Kagami, huh? Okay, I'll remember that.
How's the investigation
I finished
going?
gathering DNA samples. It's being sent to forensics now. I'm sure the results will be out shortly.
Do you recognize the
Of course,
body?
ma'am. It's Jin Furroway. I don't think there's anyone in our generation who wouldn't recognize him. He was famous until he passed away. Well, even after he died.
And 6 years ago, I was part of that investigation too.
Were you at the studio by any chance?
You don't remember? We did talk for a bit.
Sorry, don't remember. You don't leave much of an impression. In a good way.
In a good way?
Yo, she looks stressed. She looks stressed. Empty seats. See if there's anything to look at. Giant monitor.
I will get the more shocking facts out of the way first. The estimated time of death is approximately 9 hours ago.
What? 9 hours ago?
9 hours.
It is currently 9 o'clock, so that would mean he was killed around 12.
Wait. Hold on. 6 years ago,
Hold that thought. There's more. As you can see, the body was cut in two. There are no other external wounds on the body. It appears that he was sliced in half while he was still alive.
So how did he die 9 hours ago?
As for what was used to cut him, I am sorry, but that cannot be determined.
What do you mean?
Judging by the cross-section, it is clear that it was not a blade. It could not be a laser or pressurized water either.
Yeah, there'd
And
be
what
some
was it?
residue.
As I said, I do not know. The body was cut at the molecular level.
Oof. Yeah, if it was a laser or something, you see like burnt marks, or if it was like a water, you'd see like actual, like, it would be moist basically.
There is
See.
hardly any blood left in the body. It could be speculated that the corpse was left with the cut section facing the ground. However, there are no traces of any blood flow on the ground. Therefore, it is clear that he was murdered at some other location.
I want to make a guess, and I know it's gonna be out of left field, because I in the last game I was making a lot of hypotheses that made no sense. But my hypothesis for this game is that the machine is that it teleports you somewhere, and it can mess up your like body on a molecular level if you teleport the wrong place. And this is what happened. For him to die 9 hours ago is kind of absurd.
That's definitely Jin Furoi.
Yeah. The same face we saw 6 years ago at Studio Devita.
Jin was a young industrialist. He was quite famous and often made media appearances. This cannot possibly be a stranger who happens to look like him.
"6 years ago, Jin Furue's body was discovered in Studio Devita. And now, his left half was found here at the stadium. And yet his time of death is 12 o'clock today, which means that half his body was alive very recently. What the hell is going on? My brain is doing cartwheels trying to figure this out."
Iba?
Hold.
Yeah.
Wait, let me put my earphones in.
Can you hear me, boss?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay, what if the right and the left half belong to different people?
I, of course, did consider it a possibility. But both faces match perfectly. The rest depends on the DNA results.
Had to get my blanket there. What if Jin has a twin
I looked
brother?
into Jin Furue's family background. Not only did he not have a twin, but there is no record of him ever having siblings.
Oh damn. What if the body was
There
frozen?
are no signs of him ever having been frozen. That half-body was definitely alive until just recently.
Time. What if he... I don't know if time is a thing there. What if he was still alive and with just the left
What?
half?
I mean, the heart is in the left half of the body.
I get it. You think they might have sewn the body back together.
No, there are no traces of that. And, were you two being serious? You do realize the cerebrum, brainstem, and spinal cord were completely severed in two?
I have no idea what's going on. But this case is definitely connected to the incident 6 years ago.
Which means the half-body case isn't over yet.
Oh, I didn't even read it. My fault. My fault. 12. I was 12. I obviously wasn't in Abyss then. I wasn't a part of the investigation at all. I didn't even know about the case. I did see some of the investigation documents during my training, but the information wasn't much better than the information on the internet, so I couldn't give the full picture. I couldn't get the full picture.
Hey, Iba. How much do you know about the HB serial killings?
As you know, my knowledge of the case is about the same as yours. Due to the explosion 6 years ago, I lost all of my memories from a few days before that point. And due to poor connection, I was unable to send or retrieve any backups.
What about you, boss?
Same for me. Ryuki was the one on the case at the time. I don't know anything other than what he reported.
What about the stuff he didn't report?
I'm not a psychic. How would I know something that he didn't tell me?
Iba, where's Ryuki now?
I've determined the location from Tama's GPS. Currently, Ryuki seems to be in Golden Yokocho.
Oh shoot. Once you can move to a different area, a map will be displayed at the bottom of the screen. Use a map to choose a destination, just like the last game. Let's press down. Let's press X. Where we go? Oh, there's a lot of places. We're going back to the Golden Yokocho. Oh. This is the Golden Yokocho? Okay. What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious? Iris is totally freaking out, so I'm helping her calm down. That other detective said you still had questions you needed to ask. So,
Okay. Introduce myself.
Huh. I already know all about you. No need to say it. Kurito Ryuki, 23 years old. Due to your excellent marks, you skipped a few grades at an elite private university and graduated at 21. Afterward, you went through training at Police Academy for 15 months and were accepted into Abyss last summer. It's incredibly rare for anyone to get into Abyss without having stepped foot on a crime scene. Don't tell me you slept your way in with Boss.
Of course I didn't. I took the formal exam and Boss acknowledged my abilities.
You mean your endurance? You're a young guy. Yeah, Boss definitely seems more into the marathons than the sprints.
What are you talking about?
Well, Ryuki, when a man and a woman love each other very much...
Oh my
You don't
god.
have to explain it. I get it.
You're
We work in the same building and you don't know my name. Can't blame you though. You're new. Metro PD Major Crimes. Name's Ushidera.
Ushidera. Any leads?
Unfortunately, nothing yet. HQ still hasn't gotten any reports about the half-body being found. Hell, maybe it's never going to be found. What if that body crossed over time and space to get here? It's possible, right?
No?
The estimated time of death was about 40 hours ago. Today is February 10th, current time 2200, which means he died around 6 o'clock February 9th.
Yesterday morning.
There's hardly any blood left in his body. His body must have been left with his legs slightly raised and the cut side facing the ground. Blood naturally flowed out as a result, leaving the cut surprisingly clean and visible. The cut appears to have been made by something far thinner than paper.
Thinner than paper?
For example, something with zero thickness, like a 2D surface.
There's no such...
What's more is that it doesn't seem like the connections between molecules were severed. The structure of the molecules themselves have been cut.
So this is gonna be a little hard to understand, so feel free to skip this if you'd like. Among scientific bonds, there is intramolecular bond, which uses electrons to bond, and the intermolecular bond, which is bonding of the molecules themselves. Intramolecular bonds are stronger than intermolecular bonds. So when something is cut in half, it is usually the intermolecular bond that is severed. However, Jin Fury's body was severed at a intramolecular bond level. That's it for the scientist part. Please continue to enjoy the main story. Okay, let me see the side.
Fray to free?
Fray can mean battle, tatter, ravel, or strain. Free is self-explanatory.
To set free or release.
So the phrase could mean something like fight to set free.
Okay, I'm checking out the link right now. It is very creepy and weird, I'm not gonna lie. That is so cool. I'll probably like edit it so you can see the video, a little bit of the video, but I'm not sure how that can work because it's also on YouTube. I'll probably put the link down in the description, but yeah, it's like some weird vaporwave type of video with the name Fray to Free.
What's with that QR code?
The thing is, there seems to be an error in the Abyss communication system.
What? Come on.
Oh, my fault.
What? You got a problem?
We're having issues getting online.
With that? No, not at all.
Okay, the sign. Fight for freedom, huh? Axe's name.
I'm sorry. It's just that I had a bad experience. I try not to tell people my name.
Then I'll tell you instead. His name is Kagami.
Kagami, huh?
Huh? How did you know?
How's the investigation on the body going?
Well,
What? You still haven't taken DNA samples?
easier said than done.
true.
Most of the blood was drained from the body, so we have no choice but to take samples from the organs. Wait, hey, this is no place for a kid.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're right next to the body.
So?
So? Well, you could be traumatized for life seeing something like this.
I'm fine. I've seen worse.
Anyway, you're in the way.
Fine.
Fine.
Well, there you have it.
So in other words, you don't have anything.
Do you know the
Jin
victim?
Furue? Yes, of course I know about him. I actually follow him on Twitter. He cuts through all the BS of the modern world. He's insightful, inspiring in a way.
About the
Is
body.
it true that body appeared out of nowhere? It's hard to believe, but...
Any new intel?
Please, don't rush me.
Okay.
I'm doing the best I can.
Relax.
Looks like he's just standing there to me.
Yeah.
Damn. Why did he came in like that? So aggressive. Where am
Are
I?
you still out of it, Mr. Ryuki? This is Studio Divaita in Minato Roppongi. It's a rental studio mostly used for live streaming, filming, that kind of thing.
His name.
I think he introduced himself to me before the show started. His name was Andes Kameji, I think.
That's his stage name, of course. His real name is Yoneharu Enda. He's a comedian.
I'd never heard of him before. He must not be very good.
Oh, and I suppose you can do better, asshole. What do you know about comedians? Listen, comedians are all doing their best so they can bring people joy. And here you are, just...
Okay, I'm sorry.
I know Tama for half a year now, but I still have a hard time understanding what sets her off. I had no idea that was a sensitive subject. Yeah, why is everybody so sensitive? Well, I mean, I understand there's a dead body in front of it, but like, damn, the police officer now, my AI?
Did you really not understand what you were getting into when you agreed to this?
We arrived here right as the stream was about to begin. They made us sit in the contestant seat right away without telling us anything.
Well, the title of our show is right there.
Faith to Face, our special 6-hour live stream marathon, brought to you by Amabi TV.
We cut the stream, of course, but the cameras should have been running when that body appeared. I'm sure all of Japan, or even the world tuning in on the internet, is in shock right now.
Her PC and smartphone. The quiz show Faith to Face is one of the shows. It's mildly popular show. I guess it's just giving you like background information, aka the trivia. But, all right, boss. About the body.
It's Jin Furue, no doubt about it. He was like an advisor who represented the young talent. I saw him a lot on the news online. This is so strange. Why just his right half?
Who's in charge of the case?
Well, there's no one else available, so would you mind taking care of it?
What? Me?
I know this case could get dangerous. It might be too hot to assign to a rookie. But then again, you have a reliable partner with you.
I'll give you hands-on assistance for this investigation.
Interesting. Why are we here?
What's going on with you? Memory problems? Brain disorder or something? You look like you're losing it a little.
No, it's nothing.
Boss was invited here by Ma, a host from Kabuki Show. Ma told her, let's go on this online show together. It looks so fun. but immediately after she showed up, she was sent a Nile message that read, "Sorry, something came up."
So in other words, he flaked on her.
Boss tried to go home, but the show's staff stopped her and begged her to find a replacement.
So she called up her obedient underling, huh? How convenient.
Yeah, you remember now?
Remember? You never told me anything about this Ma guy.
Ah, so Tama told you. After I asked her not to.
MoMA! Hey, MoMA.
Oh,
Who's
you mean
next to
Shinpei?
you?
Shinpei?
Shinpei Wagai. That's his name. He was one of our members until just recently.
Was?
Yeah, he went clean. Left the life completely.
And where is he now?
Who knows? The moment he saw the corpse, he flew out of the room, white as a sheet. He's probably puking into a toilet somewhere.
His name?
His name is Moma Kumakura.
Kumakura, yep.
He's a leader of the Kumakura gang, which is under the Ujisaki family.
I know. The Kumakuras are known for being peculiar, even among Yakuza. But why is their leader at a live-streamed quiz show?
Do you know the victim?
Anyway, it's real fucked up. Even people in my world wouldn't kill someone so gruesomely. That bastard. Scaring Tessa like this. Whoever did this better make sure the cops get to him before I do.
Iris.
I know her name, without asking. Iris Sagan. I was introduced before the show started, and...
She was involved in the new Cyclops serial killings that happened last November. You read the reports.
Yeah, so I know enough about what happened. Mr. Date was also on that case.
Oh, so this is a year apart, I guess. A year after the events of AI the Somnium Part 1. Interesting. Okay. Are you okay?
Does she look okay to you?
Oh my gosh.
I already talked to the other detective. I want to go home already.
Do you know the victim?
Teleportation.
What?
That body teleported here from a parallel world.
Oh, okay.
Only half of his body was able to make it through. That's why he was split in half.
I kinda, as much as in the other game, I was like, you know, with the whole Iris thing, I was like, yeah, I don't really believe Iris. She was chatting. But for this one specific one, man, I'm having a hard time believing like there's no teleportation involved, because it's like on a molecular level that the body was cut in half. Unless they have like some weird machine. I don't know.
Jeez.
Do you know the victim?
Of course. Jin Furue, right? I've seen him online a bunch of times.
Her name?
Mizuki Date, 12 years old. Her former name is Okiura, but she was adopted by my superior officer, Kaname Date. That's why I've met her a few times before.
Like the time you carried Date home on your back after he had one too many rounds.
Wait, so Date looks the same? She's trembling. How are
it's
you?
all right now, because I am here! Half might!
Okay.
Half for all! We are full-time heroes!
You okay, Mr. Ryuki? I feel like you aren't exactly sound of mind right now.
Oh my gosh. Ryuki can sometimes often get weird like this. He isn't doing well mentally. Oh damn. One of my jobs is to support him. Where's Mr. Date?
I don't know. Not his guardian, you know. He got all giddy about taking a long vacation. He's probably at a cabaret club in Meguro right now, pouring some ponzu on that Reika chick's fat thighs.
Understandably so. After the events of the first game, yeah, that makes sense. Monitor for watching the contestants. Inspector X's name.
Why does this keep happening? Is my name cursed or something? I told you, it's Kagami!
I already know his name. I don't think I need to ask again.
I'm sorry. What was your name?
Oh, come on. I'm sure you actually remember.
Mimiga, was it? Ah, my mistake. It's Mimigawa, isn't it?
It's neither.
No need to shout, Kagami.
Oh, I knew it.
Big camera, tripod, the door, regulation line, kettle. Where's the staff of the show? Yes,
They're being questioned by the police in the waiting room. Mr. Ryuki, aren't you with the police too?
Well, yes.
IBIS is a high-level investigation agency. They don't. Okay. Persons present. Mizuki. Boss. Detective. Inspector. The appendix. Ujisaki. Kumakura's forensics. We already know what that is. Kumakura's office. We already know what that is. Section 2. It's just the police department that handles special cases. Hands-on. Hands-on assistant is not a sexual innuendo at all. Nope. Police HQ. Police headquarters. Alright, I am so confused. See F1. Q&A nurture game eyeballs. Every 20 minutes, eyeballs will ask you a question. The more you answer, the more they'll grow. If an eyeball becomes an adult, as a result, you get many eyeballs as a reward. You get notification when a character asks a question. You can get notifications in any scene, I guess. Turn eyeball question notifications on. You can get this notification in any scene. Okay. You ask for questions so I can become an adultie. What do you think deep learning was? A name of a special skill. What's that E? Thinking of the next question, and it's like 19 minutes and 54 seconds. Okay, it actually has a timer. Alright, I am thoroughly confused here. And it's been an hour. I think I might end this recording off here because I don't know what to do from here. I don't know if there's a glitch or what, but yeah. This has been the first session of AI, the Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative. Oh boy. Can't wait for to finish this series as well. But anyways, thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye.